Sirius XM. And now, the Opie and Anthony Show continues. This is After O&A Live. Here's your host, Sam Roberts.
Yes. After Opie and Anthony Live, the phone number, 866-WOW-1-WOW, 866-969-1969, because this is your opportunity to call the show and play What Did You Learn on the Opie and Anthony Show? For instance, today I learned that John Wayne Gacy was a creep. I don't know how many of you knew that, but that's something I learned today at the top of the show. That's what they call it in the radio business, in the first hour of the show. John Wayne Gacy is a creep. I also learned that gays are better than clowns. A lot of educational stuff went down today. The great Tom Papa was back in studio. Eric, did you learn anything on today's Opie and Anthony show?
I learned that the Central Park petting zoo is full of dying animals.
Yeah, they saw that picture on Opie's Instagram. It really was horrifying.
It's up on the Facebook as well.
And Opie talking about his kid being obsessed with the vending machine at the zoo reminded me of Jay Moore's story. I think I can't remember if he told it on O&A or on Fez about his kid going to the zoo and seeing giraffes for the first time and being equally obsessed with the giraffes as he was with the garbage can that had a giraffe mouth on it. Just watching the giraffe mouth garbage can open and close was equally as impressive to him as an actual giant live giraffe. Eric, why don't we play the sweeper?
All right, we could do that.
Here comes. What did we learn? What did we learn?
You bet it does. Mark in Queens, what did you learn on Opie and Anthony?
I learned that you have the sweet talk Opie to get a fat check for your wedding, Sam.
That's right. He talked about that at the very end of the show. I mean, he has been saying that he's going to give me a fat check. I made a comment about hoping that Anthony is back on Monday, and all of a sudden he's questioning whether or not the check is going to be quite as fat. TJ in Alabama, what did you learn?
I learned that the show sucks without Anthony and without cherry darts.
The show sucks without cherry darts? What? So we've had 2 good shows in the last 5 years? What a fucking idiot. Nick in Atlanta, what did you learn?
Yeah, I learned that Opie and most of the people that commented on that llama don't realize that all llamas look like that when they're freshly sheared, and May is the shearing season for llamas. I mean, it was a little bit skinny.
That's what llamas look like when they're just sheared?
Yeah, freshly sheared. They shear them down to the skin because that hair is worth so much money. Llamas and alpacas.
How do you know so much about llamas?
Dude, I'm a llama. I don't know. I'm a llama lover. I've loved llamas for about 10 years now. I want a llama farm when I retire.
How do they fuck?
Oh, I don't know. I've never fucked one.
I don't believe that for a second. Josh in Texas, what did you learn?
I learned that normal-seeming gay guys don't really like the flamboyant ones either.
That's true. That's true. We were talking about the differences of, I think everybody on the show believes that homosexuality is something that somebody is born with, but there are various lifestyle choices. Opie said that the over-the-top flamboyant gay was somebody that was his line. Like the over-the-top guys that are really, pushing it in your face. That was uncomfortable because Opie is evolving as we all are. But we took some callers from actual gay men, real-life gays, who also do not like that over-the-top stereotype. Tim in D.C., what did you learn?
Hey, Sam, hate you, love the show. Today I learned to watch kitty porn, just not own it.
Yes, in New York, I guess. Josh in Connecticut?
John from Connecticut. I learned that Sam Roberts is going to have a 40-year-old stripper at his wedding selling hot dogs.
I am getting a little nervous about who Jim is going to bring to the wedding. Jim was invited with a +1. He has accepted, and on the RSVP card, he already has noted what his guest will be eating. So whoever Jim's guest is going to enjoy I don't know what Jim checked off.
I bet he's already online waiting for a hot dog.
I'll bet he is, too. Rick in Minnesota?
Hey, Sam, how are you?
How are you?
Good. Hey, I learned today that you're really hoping that Anthony doesn't come back so you can have the Opie and Sam show.
Number one, I don't think that they would give me the second mic seat quite that quickly. And number two, I specifically said I hope Ant does come back on Monday.
Yeah, but if you listen to the replay, it sounds like I really hope he doesn't come back, and I hope that he really doesn't come back.
You're out of your mind,
That's
Rick.
what I...
Witty.
Hey, what's up, Sammy?
How you doing, buddy?
Good. What I learned today is that Vidal Sassoon passed away,
Yeah.
and he was famous for a hairstyle named after someone in your office.
Bob?
No, the Nancy Kwan.
Ah, Mr. Troy Kwan. I understand. Witty, your name doesn't exactly fit. It doesn't work at all. Tom in Baltimore.
Hey, I learned that Tom Papa's impression of the hot dog lady and John Travolta is exactly the same.
Well, Tom Papa, I mean, he's not an impressionist, but he does love doing them. And that's, I mean, that is something that happens, like, with impressions. Sometimes it doesn't have to be good. But I get every time Tom Papa starts doing his awful John Travolta impression and just talks about elbows, I crack up. I love it.
Elbows.
Stosh in Toronto.
Hey, prime time. Today I learned that Opie married from his heart.
He did.
Such a softy. Oh, I also learned something else, too. That other call about the llamas is a jackass.
Is he?
Brother man, vodka. Linger longer, brother.
Brother man. Thank you, Stosh. Yeah, I mean, I would say this. The show, we talked about it at the very end today. The show is different without Ant. Ant's been gone for the whole week because he's at home with pertussis. He's got the whooping cough. And we've been doing the show without him, and tomorrow he won't be here either. I think he'll be back on Monday. I don't know for sure. I don't know what this whooping cough entails, but it's a different show without Ant. But I feel like Opie is showing a different side of himself. I don't know if Tom Papa brings it out in him, but we're definitely seeing he's more comfortable showing off the family side of himself. You know what I mean? He's been talking way more about kid stuff, which I think is great. I feel like that's what's going on in Opie's life, and I love it when Opie talks about that stuff because that's true to what's going on in his world. And I think we're definitely getting more of that this week. And I don't know, he always says that the listeners hate it when he talks about his kids. Like, do you guys not like when Opie... I don't understand how you could not. Like, if you listen to the Opie and Anthony show, I would assume it's because you have an investment in these guys' lives. Like, that's why I listen to radio shows regularly. It's because you have an investment in the host. You care about what's going on in their lives. So I would think when Opie is talking about his kids, everybody should be very entertained by it. I am. I like when the curtain is pulled back so we can see what's really going on. And that's why I'm glad Tom Papa's been in here, because it's made Opie, I think, feel a little more comfortable to the extent, I don't know if you guys saw it, but Opie was talking about his Twitter and his Instagram. If you guys were checking his Instagram yesterday, I believe that is the first public photo of Opie's son that was posted. And it was adorable. A little a warm embrace from father to son. Did you see that, Eric?
Yeah, I saw it.
Was that the first time he's publicly shown his son, Opie?
Absolutely.
Have you picked up on this too, though? Like, as the week has gone on, that Opie has felt a lot more comfortable talking about his family life, talking about raising his son, and all that stuff?
Well, he might be a little uncomfortable because none of us have kids.
I think that's what it
is. So he might feel like, look, I'm making it all about me.
I mean, yeah, I think it's also because he knows that Ant and Jim just don't relate to that level of... That's not the life that either of them lead.
Or honestly will, because I don't see either one of them ever having kids.
Yeah, they've been pretty outward about never wanting children, and maybe that does make it rough for Opie to really get into talking about, being married and raising his kids and all that stuff. But I think it's beyond interesting to hear Opie talking about his home life. And I pretty sure that Jim and Ant would feel the same way. I hope he continues on this route because, as far as I'm concerned, the more personal the stories, the better. Jay in New York, what did you learn?
Look at me.
Yeah, Jay. Who else would I be talking to?
Sorry, didn't hear my name. Hey, Sam, love you. Love the show.
Thank you.
Today I learned that Sam hates the Opie and Friends show.
Do you really think I hate the Opie and Friends show?
Absolutely.
Okay, well, Jay, you're wrong. You're wrong, Jay. You asshole. I just got on this whole thing about how different it is, and hearing Opie talk about his family and his kids and all that stuff is great. I mean, I think that if Opie wants to come off, if Opie wants people to realize that he's a nicer guy than he used to be, let's start, exposing the emotional side of GH. That's what I would do if I were him. Farah, is that how you say your name, Farah? Farah?
You got it. Yeah, you got it, Sam. I just wanted to say, first of all, you do a phenomenal job. Me and my boyfriend, Alex, we love your after show. We love Opie and Anthony.
Thanks.
Seeing you at the live events, you do a phenomenal job.
Thank you.
But you're totally on point about Opie talking about his personal life. He very rarely does it, but now that he's been doing it, it's really nice. And it's not just like something for the show. It's actually something that's going on in his life, and he's sharing it with everybody, which he doesn't do often, and I hope it doesn't change when Anthony comes back.
Yeah, it's interesting to hear, isn't it?
It really is. It really is. You just hear a totally different side to him, and it's exciting for him. You could tell when he was talking about Jimmy hugging him when he told him he was having a son and everything.
Yeah.
You could tell that he was really, happy about his personal life, but for some reason he keeps it bottled in, and he shouldn't. And I hope that he knows that his listeners do enjoy hearing about it.
Well, I think he's been the asshole on the air for so long that I think it's a little weird for him to get behind this microphone and kind of open up this softer side, because he knows that a younger Opie, would have trashed that.
Exactly. He's trying to make that transition.
Yeah.
But I think he's doing it nicely, and I think that you're right in the sense that if you're a loyal listener, you will totally love everything that they're saying. I mean, anything they talk about. I've been a loyal listener for over 10 years now, and no matter what they talk about, I love listening. I mean, I can be alone in my car listening to the radio. It sounds amazing. I just love everything they talk about.
Well, that's why I try to be open about everything when they ask me, because to me as a listener, my favorite parts of all shows, especially this one, are when anyone is revealing personal information, like whether it's the host, Opie, Anthony, and Jim, whether they're talking to staff about personal stuff. I love when people just reveal stuff that we didn't know or whatever,
Exactly. It makes the show all the more spontaneous and entertaining, for sure.
All right. Thanks, Farah.
Thanks, Sam.
One more real quick. Where's the one I wanted to... There it is. Blake, what did you learn, Blake?
Hey, Sam. Sexy. Sam, I learned that the O&A show has an even broader gay audience than previously thought. And Sammy, sweetheart, can I please plug a wrestling show really quick?
You can Are you kidding me? Can you plug a wrestling show? You could talk about this wrestling show for the rest of the after show, as far as I'm concerned.
Fantastic, because May 12th, this Saturday, Beyond Wrestling presents Burst the Bubble. Get your tickets at lookmanofans.com, or you can follow Beyond Wrestling at Beyond Wrestling on Twitter.
Where's it going to be at?
It's in Bridgewater, Massachusetts.
Any names going to be there, or just check out the website?
Check out the site.
All right, cool, man. Thanks.
Thanks, buddies.
Later. Oh, Jesus Christ. While we're talking, we're trying to talk about, what's really going on and Opie being more revealing and all this stuff. I just got a text message from Chip. And we talked about this on the show, that we get texts from Jim's characters. And
he hates you so much, yet he texts you all the time.
He texts me all the time. Chip just texted me, "Tuss, I reveal personal stuff. Tuss, my shoes are size 8. Tuss." Great, Chip. I was hoping for a nice Chip joke. Christ almighty. But yeah, I thought that was interesting. I also, we were talking about gay marriage a lot. I think that is probably great news for Danny and Travis. We haven't talked about their gayness together in a long time. If you remember, a few months ago on the after show, we were talking about Danny and Travis having their massage moments together in the office. inappropriate touching. I've seen hands go up to thighs and everything. Although since that's been addressed, I haven't really seen as much physical activity between Dr. Gay and Danny. Sal, you're the new guy in town.
Yes.
When you first started, have you sensed any gayness between the two of them?
Yeah.
You have.
Oh,
you
yeah.
have. What have you seen?
I don't know, just like the massaging and all that.
You
stuff.
have seen that.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
so that is
There's been
still
a few
going
times when I walked in and it was just a little too much.
They massage each other.
Yeah.
Now, when you walk in,
Now
and-
this, excuse me one second, but
Yeah,
this
yeah,
might
yeah.
have been a proper medical examination from the doctor.
From Dr. Gay.
Yes.
Now, what you may not realize is Dr. Gay is not actually an accredited physician.
Oh, he's not?
No, that's just
Okay.
a nickname.
Okay.
Chip is angrily texting me now. Cap locks, and he's still tissing. That was private, you motherfucker. Don't read this cocksucker. Well, I just did, Chip. You idiot. Okay? Don't text me if you don't want it read, you stupid moron. Yeah, so they are still massaging and touching and...
Yeah, I mean, they spend all day in the office together.
So when you... That's not an excuse to touch each other. I could spend all day in an office with either of the two of them, and I'm not going to touch either one of them.
Well,
you know, that's where I'm coming from.
That's
though.
where you're coming from,
I'm not homophobic, but I'm not going to end up touching them. So when Danny and Travis are touching each other in there, do you just walk in on it and it's happening, or are they putting on?
I usually join in. I mean, just make things a little less awkward. Like,
No,
I
no,
see
no.
what's going on.
When you walk in, they're already doing it.
Yeah, like sometimes I'll walk by and they're, in the moment.
So weird. And Travis just texted me. And Travis said he can't come down there to the studio because they're waiting for a Toy Story poster to go on sale. So look, I don't want to interrupt that because I realize they also, I mean, the weird thing that goes on because they also share hobbies. Like they've both become obsessed with these posters. And Travis is, of course, a Disney obsessed person, even more so than E-Rock, who got engaged at Disney.
But I'm not Disney obsessed.
Why you got engaged there?
Yeah, I got engaged there, but I'm not like the end all, Disney kind of guy.
Roland, do you still see Danny and Travis as sort of the gay couple of the Opie and Anthony show?
I don't know.
Who is then? I mean, in terms of physical contact, touching.
Oh, that yes, then yes.
Danny and Travis. Okay. Also, shared hobbies and similar interests and stuff. It just it gets weird. But Obama coming out and saying he supports same-sex marriage is only good news for them.
Yeah.
Mike in Ohio. Mike, what did you learn on the show?
Yeah, man. Hate you. Hate the shit show.
Then why do you listen? That's what I thought. Funny, guys. Somebody was being sarcastic. You're like these goofballs. Like I have met fans that have come up to me at live events or at Jim's comedy shows that I'm helping out with or whatever. I don't remember where it was. But fans have come up to me after sending me all kinds of hateful things on Twitter and gone, "Hey, Sam, I love you. I love you on the show. I just send you shit hoping you'll ban me." Oh, that's a great bit. Because I love hearing from you. Awesome. You're a great fan. So, Mike, what did you learn on the show?
Yo, I learned a Chip. That nigga retarded, yo.
Well, I don't know if there's any ERs there. I think you just wanted to throw that in yourself. Because I definitely heard you.
Don't be adding to it, Sam.
Huh?
There wasn't no R there. Don't be adding to it, home.
Roland, did you hear an R?
I heard an R.
There was an R in there, Mike.
No. Yeah, we're retarded.
All right, goodbye, Mike. He don't know what he's doing. Sal, that was one of the clips you brought in today.
Yeah, I brought two in of the guys reading and you, of course, reading the comments because I was dying listening to these.
Sal always brings in his favorite clips from the show.
Like Opie yelling at Eric, he brought that in.
That's right, he did. Yeah, and by the way, you are such a pussy for apologizing to Opie about it. Did you hear?
He ran after him. He goes, "Oh, Opie."
Well, you heard.
I saw him
yesterday when Opie was in here.
After I saw that shit.
And he said that Sal ran out into the hall and said, "Oh, I didn't know. I didn't know that you didn't want us to play it on the air."
I did not run out in the hall.
Yeah,
I was coming back.
Like this. He's like, "Opie,
Listen,
Opie."
Sal.
I didn't go out of my way.
This is after Opie and Anthony Live with Sam Roberts.
Yes.
You don't have to worry about what Opie wants to hear anymore. Not in this hour.
No, I think it's important. I think it's important.
Well, you know what?
Shit. It was
disgusting.
Dude, it was embarrassing.
That's not how you get ahead.
I hope I didn't offend you.
I wasn't trying to get ahead.
Yes, you were.
How?
E-Rock.
How'd that get me ahead?
Kissing Opie's ass?
I wasn't kissing his ass.
Yes, you were. You ran out to apologize. That's kissing his ass.
Then he said, by the way, that shirt and that pants really looking at me.
I believe that.
Yeah, I said that too. Yeah.
Eric, even though he was being supportive of you, you understand that that's a kiss-ass move.
Yeah, he doesn't like having his ass kissed.
No. I didn't kiss
It
his
only
ass.
leads to worse things throughout the years.
How did you find that out, Eric? Is that a tale from personal experience?
I'm just guessing.
Should you play a clip to recap?
I don't even know where the clip is anymore.
In the trash, I think.
I think so. Right next to his production piece.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, don't
leave a panda bear.
Well, this is the one that Sal brought in today. Chip, the video that Ant took of Chip in St. Louis, not in St. Louis, in Cleveland. It's so uncomfortable, and it's been shared. Like I've had friends that don't listen to the show that have seen the video. Like I know more people that have seen the video than have listened to the show at this point. It's going all over the place. World Star Hip Hop, which is the website that we go to get a lot of the hoodlum fights that we always watch on the show, we'll call them, and guys destroying fast food restaurants because they didn't get the proper change, or
and
there's only 5 McNuggets instead of 6, or whatever.
Stealing Air Jordans off of people on the ground. Like, oh, that's real lovely.
Right. We get all that from World Star Hip Hop. They decided to put the latest Chippa video. Chip Chipperson made it onto World Star Hip Hop, and this was the clip from today that Sal really liked, of us, me, myself, Opie, and Tom Papa, those two primarily, reading the comments from Chip's video on World Star Hip Hop.
All right. Oh, this is great.
Chip hella ugly.
Yeah, that's Chip hella ugly. They're all talking about
Just obsessed with him.
What did Travis say? He said there's like 14 pages.
He
Something
said
like
20.
that. 20 pages of this. LMAO, this nigga Chip's eye about to fall out of his head. Looks like he having a hard time breathing, too. Nigga gotta be a little on the slow side. If so, God be with him. No BS.
They really care about Chip.
LMAO, what a pathetic Gollum-looking ass nigga. But that face after the joke was hilarious.
I hate when people try to fit in like that when they're not about that life. Sit your ass down. He retarded, though.
We read that one already.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, way to ruin everything. Just ruined the bit. Fucking Chip Robertson.
It was a good flow for a while.
It was fun. We were flowing.
It was really...
Oh, Robertson. I forgot your name.
After that aired, like immediately, first of all, Eric, you heard that clip, right? That we just played?
Yeah.
You think Sal ended it there to take a little dig at me?
Yes, he did.
Wait,
he did, right, Roland?
I didn't see the.
I saw
I didn't
him-
see the
I
screen.
was
Did you
next to
stop
him.
it, or is that how it ended?
That's how it ends.
Oh, then he took a dig at you.
He did, right?
Sam, I sat next to him when he was editing it. He goes, watch this. I,
He
what,
did.
what are you talking about?
I'm telling you, Sal's a little bit passive-aggressive.
Oh, hell yeah.
You think he is, Roland?
Fuck yes.
Because he ratted you out.
Like
and
over.
then he kind of laughs it off. He's like, "No, I wasn't doing that. I wasn't doing that." And he was a little passive aggressive the other day
Well, he
about
was jinxed.
Troy.
Yep.
Remember? And then Troy came in here and he was like, "No, I wasn't saying that." But it sounds a little bit passive aggressive.
Mm-hmm.
You think so, Roland?
Oh, I don't think I know.
You do, Sal?
No, I definitely ended it there to take a little bit of a,
Yeah.
because it was pretty beautiful the way it ended.
Well, after that, somebody posted on World Star Hip Hop citing Chip Robertson.
Chip Robertson.
Right
I
after
thought
that
was
aired.
great, yeah.
Well, of course you did. You're still taking a little passive aggressive digs. How long, Eric, do you think before Sal is like
Too comfortable?
Yeah. Do you think he's too comfortable now?
No.
He's okay right
Still
now.
a little on edge.
Yeah.
But I'll say by the summer.
The summer. That's only a month away.
Yeah.
Okay. Sal, you worried about that?
About what? Like
getting a little too comfortable, and then all of a sudden, because what happens, Eric? You get too comfortable, and then you take the.
You make mistakes. You say the wrong things. You reveal too. Well, he already revealed something yesterday.
Where was it again?
Remember, he's ticklish.
Oh, I forgot about that. Roland, is Sal
He doesn't
ticklish?
like to be
I don't know.
tickled.
Could you find out for me?
I'll just. This is gonna be weird.
Oh, maybe he's already there. He already let something slip yesterday, so he might be already there.
I know. I don't tickle.
Oh, because it's too sensitive for you.
Me and Roland are on the same page.
I flash back and I start crying.
Mike, the intern. Could you give Sal a little quick tickle?
No.
Just give him a little quick tickle.
No, I'm serious.
Give him a little quick tickle. Give him a little quick one.
Wait, what's the policy on interns?
You can't touch them.
Can't touch them.
You can't touch them. They can touch you. A little quick tickle.
Nope. No.
A little quick tickle.
Seriously, don't. It's not funny.
Where's Troy? Where's Troy?
Yeah, Troy.
No,
Troy.
I actually I might enjoy that a little bit. So
Where's Troy? Where is he? He's probably going to come in here now.
Hey,
Because
dude.
I want to see if Sal's really tickling.
Troy looks like a slop today.
You think so?
There he is.
Where's Troy? Eric tried to throw you under the bus and hit your theme music. He hit the wrong button. So good for him. He hit the "Here Comes the Line of the Day" sweeper by mistake. Could you just find out if Sal's ticklish? Just give him.
That's a little weird.
Give him a quick tickle,
dude. That's weird.
We've all tickled Roland. Give Sal a quick tickle. Like, just to find out.
Roland's so cute.
Yeah, see? Okay.
He's so cute to tickle.
No. My stomach is killing me.
Okay, no more for Roland. We have to compare that now.
I'm not going to laugh like that. That's,
well, I have no
I'd
idea.
say it's different. Like, it's almost like you have to, like when you're getting tickled, it has to be sort of spontaneous, doesn't it? Like, I think if you know it's coming, it doesn't work.
Well, I don't know.
I don't know why. It doesn't seem as gay with Roland as it does with Sal.
Well, let's find out.
This is gross, dude. This is not cool.
I haven't even done it yet.
Yeah.
It's just silly. And I hope someone saw that walking by and is like, what the fuck is
I mean,
going
there's
on
worse
there?
shit going on in here.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think anybody. If anybody looked in here and saw Troy tickling you, they'd be like, "Oh, it's
I don't know. That was just kind
the
of
Opie
weird.
and Anthony show."
And maybe me and Troy bonded a little bit over it.
No. You don't want to tickle him again. I can see panda eyes coming.
I know. I'll strike you.
I guess you will.
Roland's in a mood.
He doesn't hiss anymore, which I'm a little disappointed because he was hissing for a while.
Because my throat hurts.
Does it? You
Yeah.
feeling okay?
Well, it's the allergies and whatever's in this fucking studio. Who knows?
I think we're all safe from pertussis at this point.
Who knows?
Because I feel like somebody would have started showing symptoms by now. Hopefully,
Do you see like the Contagion or Outbreak? That shit takes days.
well, that was a movie. I don't think that was the whooping cough.
And it's been days.
Shut up.
Do you think Sal's getting a little passive aggressive with stuff?
Yeah.
You think so?
Yes.
Oh, he did. He talked to Lefty. He said, "Troy, just mind your own business."
Because he was.
Not say that to Troy.
Oh, I'm sorry. He said behind his
He
back.
does the hand wave.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
Yesterday he handed me. It was like a little. He handed me like a script for production, and he goes, "Here you go." And then he goes, "Yeah, from now on, Troy wants to get all the Pro Tool sessions, so it'll all be with him." And he just kind of walked out.
I said.
See, but
I'm
he
giving
said
you the script.
He said the facts, but his
tone
was a little shitty.
Yeah, he was a little shitty with me too.
He was?
Yeah.
Troy is that son of a bitch.
I did not say that.
That's true. I just read between the lines.
You just read between the lines.
What I said to you is, I said Troy wants to see the Pro Tool sessions, and
Was it in that tone? Because you know
No.
your tone means everything.
Yeah, it was a
Troy
little.
wants a Pro Tool session.
It wasn't like, oh, hey, Troy wants the Pro Tool sessions.
It wasn't shitty enough to be like, oh, you have a problem, but it was like a little like, what's that I'm sensing? You know?
Oh, yeah.
Like a little something.
me and Troy spoke earlier in the day before I gave that to you, and everything is fine. There's no issue between me and Troy that you're trying to make right now.
Okay. I mean, I just.
Yeah, and it's you know, because I had talked to him, and he was a little shitty with me, too, about it. And I was just like, dude, I mean, you literally started like a week ago. You know what I mean? Like, relax. You know, like even when he was an intern, like he always got the credit. Like when he wasn't in our meetings, it was still like, hey, Sal, this was Sal's idea. Sal put this together. I just tweaked it. And I was like, Sal, you always get the credit, dude. Like it's not like I'm trying to steal your thunder here, you know?
Right.
And it's really, at the end of the day, it's the overall product that
the show.
The show. That's what's most important. So, you know, if he has this bit, like he was putting together this bit for our gay, putting together like you and me being gay.
Right. Which, I mean, let's be honest. He could have just asked us to be gay. He didn't have to put anything together. We would have done it.
Right. So, it was, you know, he's the one that pulled all the stuff, and it's like, it's his idea. So it's like, he's going to get the credit for it, but isn't it better if the overall product is...
So after you talked to him about that, did it seem cool after that?
He seemed pissed off.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, he seemed upset. And then he came back later and he said something to me, and I was like, dude, you know, is everything cool? He's like, oh, I'm just stressed out. I'm stressed out.
So, but are you cool with that now?
I'm fine with it. I'm absolutely cool with it. It's all good.
But you were a little upset before.
Well, I mean, I wish we spoke about it earlier so it didn't come to that. You know what I mean? That's all.
Well, I mean, this is the first where it sort of, you know, escalated to something that was like, you know, look, just relax.
Are you worried about getting credit?
No, I told Troy I knew he always gave me the credit.
But we had done this before when he was intern. I don't know why as soon as he started, as a full-time employee, like it would, like all of a sudden things are going to change.
I think you also I think when you first start, you're sort of rushing to make sure you're doing a good job, and I think Sal's still in sprint mode, not realizing this shit is a marathon.
Yeah.
We've been here for a while.
Yeah, you gotta pace yourself.
Pace yourself.
I sprint every fucking day.
You sprint?
Yeah.
To what?
I don't know.
You have an outfit on that would appear as though you sprint, but I've never seen you move anything.
I sprint to Quiznos. What is that?
I've never seen you move quicker than a stroll. That's not an insult.
Well, that's true.
Yeah, I mean, you stroll around here in shorts. What's up, Who Kid?
I can't even hear myself.
Don't worry about it. I can hear you.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
No, it's not working. I don't know. This is the racist one, right? This is the racist mic?
Yeah, Ant technically doesn't like black people on that microphone, but at the same time...
That's why I can't hear shit.
But he's been out for a week, so maybe you're okay.
Oh, okay. So, nigga got a little break.
You know, you're a good person to talk. World Star Hip Hop? I'm sure you're familiar with the site.
What happened?
They've picked up one of Jim Norton's chip videos. Now you got to have him on your show. We were reading.
I just saw him out there with he had a shotgun in his coat.
Jim did?
Yeah.
Why do you have a shotgun in his coat?
I don't know. It looked like he got a shotgun in his coat.
Who could listen to this? These are more comments of Chip Chipperson's video.
Go ahead.
That we were reading off World Star Hip Hop. They're describing Norton doing the Chip character.
What?
The dude in the back start to look out the window like this motherfucker here. like this motherfucker here.
I like this one. LOL, nigga, stupid.
Oh, these are so great. Yo, damn, bro, I'm Top Shot A954 writes, damn, bro, I'm taking one of them hoes. Wait, okay. Damn, bro, I'm taking one of these hoes home tonight, homeboy. Word up. I'm gonna hit and split one like these bitches Chip. I'm about to rape and murder me a bitch tonight. What the fuck?
I like Josh Jacobs. Why the fuck is anyone friends with this dude?
Chip has never been called the N-word so many times, ever.
That's hot right there.
Yeah?
So that's why he's my nigga.
He's got you like that, Troy?
I love it.
He's got hundreds of thousands of hits on World Star Hip Hop.
What?
Like Chip is becoming
he's down with the black community now.
Rap phenomenon, I guess.
Poverty.
Does hip hop like the awkwardness?
They love it, but that site is just straight for the poor community,
is that
poor and just have nothing else to do.
That's what they would call a ghetto ass site. Is that a bomb ass site?
Yeah, I mean, people love it.
Yeah.
Do
you check it out?
I'm not that ignorant, so I may sound ignorant. I'm a nigga and all that, but I ain't stupid. Yeah.
Well, let me tell you.
It's funny seeing white people act a fool, though, isn't it?
Yeah,
yeah, and Opie said a couple of his videos of homeless guys acting crazy have been on World Star Hip Hop.
They love that stuff.
But they don't like it if it's black people doing it.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, they like seeing white people look stupid. They don't really like watching black people look stupid.
I don't know. It might be raciststarhiphop.com.
Well, here's a question to all of you in the room. What's the most important holiday? Christmas, Valentine's Day? I mean, they're both close, but it's Mother's Day. Who could you know that? It's Mother's Day.
I hate that day, though.
You hate Mother's Day? I know why you hate Mother's Day.
1G.
It's because
$1,000, man.
No, you're still mad about your mom asking for $1,000? Listen, I got a much better gift for you to get your mother, okay? And you don't have to spend $1,000. And how quick does your mom spend $1,000 if you give it to her?
Probably in a week, probably.
The shit is gone, right?
Yeah.
Half the time she's spending half of it before you even give it to her.
Maybe I get her a dick toy. My father don't fuck her no more.
He doesn't? That's unfortunate. But that's even more reason to get her a nice gift, and to get her a gift that'll last a lifetime.
Okay.
And it's only $69.
For the dick?
No, it's not a dick. It's a 24-karat, pure gold-dipped long stem rose. Dipped.
Okay.
Long stem rose, Who Kid. Okay. You can get her a gold-dipped long stem rose that will last forever for only $69. And I know you can remember that number.
Oh, yeah, 69. That's easy. I do that every night with my mistress.
Stevenson. Not your wife?
Hell no. Oh, fuck her. Fuck her, too, on Mother's Day.
Stevenson. Oh, yeah. What about your wife? You going to get her a long stem rose?
I get her that dick.
Oh.
$69.
Steven Singer's real long stem roses come shipped in a beautiful gift box with your own personalized Mother's Day card. Like, what would you write to your mother if you got her a Steven Singer Gold Dip Rose on the card.
Fuck you.
It's a wonderful gift. Steven Singer has special colors. Who kid? You know all about the special colors.
Yeah.
Special colors available only for Mother's Day.
Better have a brown one.
They're selling out quick. Why you want a brown one?
For my niggas.
Order today. You have to order today, Who Kid, by 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
About 5? Hurry.
Yeah, and that's on time, not like 5:15.
Not
Right, on time. 5 p.m. Eastern Time with overnight shipping to receive it before Mother's Day. Go to IHateStevenSinger.com, order now, choose overnight shipping, and receive it tomorrow. It's the perfect gift from the best jeweler in the country. Better than Jacob.
Get out of here, for real.
Call 1-888-I-HATE-STEVEN-SINGER or go to IHateStevenSinger.com and order your Mother's Day rose.
24K, baby.
You think someone like Diddy would order his mom some 24-karat gold dip roses?
Yeah, he would.
He would, right?
Guaranteed, yeah.
I mean, this is a gift that the white community can talk about, and it's something that we can relate to. But it's also, I mean, hip-hop moms could wear it on a necklace. They could make a charm bracelet out of these gold dip roses.
Dip it in Ciroc or something. Right?
Dip it in Ciroc, whatever you want to do. So, you know.
Ciroc Vodka Chopper.
I think...
this mic smells like a white mouth.
I think it's a good idea.
Right?
Well, yeah, a lot of white mouths. A lot of white mouths talk on that mic. What do we got going on tomorrow, Roland? Do we know yet?
No.
We don't.
No.
That's the way the show's been this week, Who Kid. A lot's been up in the air.
Later.
Do you know Sal?
I see him over there. Did y'all kill him today? Or
He's the new
cool?
guy. Well, I kind of pointed out that he has been a little bit passive aggressive as
a little extra. He's a new guy.
He's the new guy, and I think he's trying to make sure that nobody messes with him. He's trying, you know what I mean? He's trying to, he's getting a little protective, but I think that's a rough strategy.
Damn.
I think the new guy should, you got to keep your head down.
Just kind of lay in the cut.
Lay in the cut, Troy.
Yeah, you don't want to get in trouble, right?
Right, and you don't want to end up in a situation where I brought in Troy because Troy tells the truth. Because I said, I think Sal's being a little passive aggressive toward me right now.
Uh-oh.
And then Troy came in, and I said, Troy, is he getting a little shitty? And he said, yeah, he is.
A little bit. That's all right.
Get out of here, man. Shit.
Have you learned something, Sal?
Yeah.
Or, no, see, and that's the other thing. He kind of laughs it off a little bit.
Oh, really?
I don't know if he takes it in or not.
Well, yeah, I'm certainly taking it in, but what do you want me to say?
Did you do a line yet? You didn't have him do the line?
Of cocaine?
Yeah.
I don't know if we have to do. Is that something we all do? Is that the initiation?
That's part of the initiation to be an Opie.
You get to do a line off one of the gold dip roses.
That's hot.
Or if you could, or one of the dicks. I don't know, whichever one you want to do.
I don't know if he wants to do it off the dick.
I don't know what he wants to do either. That's not my place to judge. Obama's cool with it.
Oh yeah, of course.
You heard about that?
Yeah, I heard about that.
Now, what about that? Because there's a lot of homophobia that goes on in hip hop. A lot of down low brothers.
But
That's changing though.
Yeah, but a lot of them,
right?
a lot of them are gay though.
You know, I'm seeing
a lot of rappers.
What? Singers, rappers.
Yeah, like who? Like a name like who?
There's only like 2 R&B singers that's not gay, and that's Chris Brown and. Only one. That's
the rest are gay.
Yeah. I'm seeing a lot of thug dudes walking around the city now, like straight thug dudes, total homo.
Homo thugs.
Yeah.
Homo thugs is big right now.
Do you see that? That's a thing going on.
That voice is Troy Kwan.
You think Obama's going to bring more gay black people out?
He might be buying that dick for $69.
You think he wants to marry a guy? It could be. You don't know. I doubt it, to tell you the truth. But I don't know for
it's
sure
cool
either.
to be gay. I mean,
is it?
Everybody's gay now.
That's the new hip thing.
Like, who's the gayest rapper?
I think we were all originally gay, and then we just spliced the DNA. But I think we were all like.
I mean, you can have your opinions.
Human.
I'm pretty sure I was always heterosexual.
You don't think you were gay in the beginning?
No, I don't think so. But I mean, not that I recall. Who's the gayest rapper?
Damn. You gonna put me on the spot?
Yeah.
That's going to be a thing. I'm telling you, that's going to be the next big thing in hip-hop.
Who's the gay rapper right now?
Let me see. Mims, I think.
You think so? Okay. That's why he's hot, I guess. Well, listen, on that note.
Real quick, my new mix is actually airing on Electric Area at 11 o'clock. So.
Again?
No, it was a screw-up yesterday. So it's today at 11 and Saturday at 11.
All right, so tune in for that. Ron and Fez are coming up next. And we'll be back with more of this tomorrow. Who Kids on Saturdays on Shade 45.
You'll be there this weekend, right?
And I will.